Art Snackers, welcome back to the channel. In case you're new here, my name is Roxanne, also known as By Bun, and I'm a mixed media artist and illustrator. So this month's box was literally overflowing with supplies. We're talking watercolor, a pencil, a paintbrush, and 3 different pens. Yeah, 3 different pens. Get ready. Now, based on the colors I got in my box and it being the start of the fall season, it's no surprise that I'll be putting some pumpkin spice into this month's video. Grab your snacks and September supplies because this is the ArtSnacks box breakdown. Welcome back to another box breakdown, the monthly video series where we take a closer look at some of the supplies and techniques found in the latest ArtSnacks box. And a little note for you here, you're probably gonna wanna watch this video all the way through. There's a little treat waiting for you at the end. Whoa, that was weird. Did you guys see that? Okay, moving on. So there's a few things inspiring my September ArtSnacks challenge. Next month is October, obviously, but it's my absolute favorite month of the year. There's just a lot to look forward to. Spooky stuff, Inktober stuff, you get the idea. Since it's such a busy month for me with lots of planning and daily to-dos, with that in mind, I decided to create an October calendar using this month's supplies. Let's get started, shall we? To begin, I'm actually doing a bit of a rough sketch on some scrap paper to ensure all of my calendar dimensions are accurate. And of course, I'm using 2 of my ArtSnacks faves, the Tombow Monograph mechanical pencil and Derwent 2-in-1 eraser. With my general idea sketched out, I then transferred it to a piece of Bristol paper, where I'll complete the final artwork. On this paper, I'll also refine my sketches, like creating a row of jack-o'-lanterns sitting at the bottom of the design. I told you I was putting some pumpkin spice in this one. I'll admit I'm already a little obsessed with these guys, especially the one on the end. Just look at his crazy eyes. Let's name him Sal. With my sketch totally ready to go, I'm now ready to get some larger areas of color down. For this, I'm grabbing our first item in this month's box, the M. Graham & Co. Artist Watercolor. This watercolor is super high quality and is packed with pigment, so it's got very vibrant color and just a little bit goes a long way. Another fun fact is that this watercolor is made with honey, letting your paint stay juicy in the tube and on your palette. After mixing a second well of paint with a bit more water, I'm going to use a larger brush from a previous ArtSnacks box to apply it. I'll then put down this bright azo orange hue into areas of text and of course into all those jack-o'-lanterns. To note, I'm not trying to put down a perfect layer of paint on these guys. I'm allowing the watercolor to pool in places and I'm being playful with my brush to achieve a more organic look. They're pumpkins, so I want them to have a bit of texture. Okay, wait, did you guys just see that again? That was weird. Continuing with our watercolor, but using a well with less water and more paint, I now want to layer in some darker detail into my pumpkins. To put these tiny accents in, I'm reaching for our next item, the Princeton Synthetic Sable Round Brush. This ArtSnacks exclusive is everything you want in a detail brush. The shape and blend of this brush will hold paint and allow you to lay down delicate lines with ease. As you can see, layering it in on top of a lighter wash of watercolor is a great way to create some contrasting details. For my pumpkins, I'll fill in carved edges and then add some shading throughout. And we can't forget about crazy-eyed Sal on the end there. Now that I've got plenty of orange all over, I'm ready to introduce my second color with the Faber-Castell Albrecht Dürer Magnus watercolor pencil. This chunky pencil features a 5.3mm core with 100% water-soluble color. So you can use this pencil as is or with a wet brush to achieve a watercolor kind of look. Whether wet or dry, you're still gonna get that really bright color. For my calendar, I'll add some first into my larger text area, applying it with a loose scribble and then fanning out the color with a larger brush dipped in water. So I got a leaf green color in my box, and just as the name says, I'm going to use it to create some foliage around my jack-o'-lanterns. I'll doodle the leaves on first, and then using our Princeton detail brush, soften up the lines a bit using water. Now I'm sure you're wondering what my plan is for the stems of these pumpkins. Well, I decided to actually mix my orange watercolor and the green pencil together to create a third color. I'll achieve this by first laying down a thick layer of the pencil on some scrap paper, then putting a brush dipped in the orange watercolor right on top of it. Using our small Princeton brush again, I'll lift some of the paint off the scrap paper, much like a palette, and apply it to my sketch. And don't worry, Sal, we didn't forget about you either. Once all of my wet media is dry, it's now time for my favorite part. You know it, the pen work. And this month, ArtSnacks is rocking it, giving us not one, not two, but 3 different pens. These Zebra Sensation brush pens are new to ArtSnacks, and you're getting 3 different tips: a superfine, fine, and medium. There's even a handy cheat sheet on your menu. While their sizes vary, they each feature permanent, water-resistant, and very pigmented black ink. And the timing couldn't be more perfect with Inktober happening next month. Returning back to my calendar, I'm gonna try and work from the top down, focusing on my text, the calendar grid, and the little bats using the medium and fine tips. You'll feel pretty quickly just how versatile these pens are, and it's because of the flexible nibs. And you can control your lines based on how much pressure you apply. Now for my jack-o'-lanterns, I'll fill in bigger areas with the fine tip and then smother them with detail using the super fine tip. The super fine tip is so fun to use as I create outlines and kick up the texture with dashes and dots all over. Whoa, again? Really? What is going on around here? Anyways, when I mentioned treat at the beginning of the video, I was not talking about all these technical glitches that have been happening. I'm talking about the free download. That's right, I've turned this completed calendar into a printable just for you. Check the description box below for a link where you can download and print your very own copy. Enjoy! And there you have it, guys, an October calendar for the September ArtSnacks box. If you're new to ArtSnacks and want to start getting your monthly box, I will put a link in the description box below where you can sign up. While you're here, don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe for future box breakdowns, and follow ArtSnacks on social media. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Oh, snackers. I think I know what it is. I think it's because next month things are gonna get spooky. No, wait, things are getting turned upside down. It looks like I'm gonna need your help for next month's ArtSnacks challenge. Be sure to check in the description box below how you can help contribute to next month's box breakdown video. Help me! This has been another ArtSnacks box breakdown, and I hope I'll see you next month. Bye. It's a cliffhanger, guys. It's a cliffhanger. ArtSnacks, are you in there?